I'm swapping trucks with the team. I'm tired of fancy. No, I'm just kidding. I have to take this thing to get spring pins done. Because, you know, boom, boom. Fancy, I'll be back for you. You be good here. Nobody will mess with you. Besides, you're too intimidating for anybody to mess with you. Love you. You be good. You're so precious. As cute as my wife. Oh, I miss him. I miss him already.
See if I remember how to drive this thing. Clutchy brakes.
Insert the meme of every man has this look on his face while his wife is driving. She is driving. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Is that the only one?
Every time.
Is that the only?
The steering wheel.
Yeah, that pops.
It's moving like this, pop up.
Oh, okay, all right. Is that the only one that's bad, or?
Well, if you do this one, I recommend the one.
No, yeah, no. That's what I want to do. All of them.
The bushing we have to press out and press the wheel in, so we have to grab the spring together.
Right.
You got one on the front, one pin, one bushing. Same thing over here in the back, and also one on top of the hanger.
Okay. So yeah, you said 6 of them, right?
6. This kind of design, you got 3 pins, 3 bushings. I'm sorry, 6 pins, 6 bushings.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely we can do that.
Okay. You see this grease fitting? It's a pain in the ass to get to. Is that possible to put it on that side or not really?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know why they did that. This harness, all this lines is in the way. You can't even get a grease gun on there.
I put it outside.
Okay.
Like this side.
Yeah, like this side over here. Is there any way to, we take these out, will it sit any lower or will it drive like crap?
We can take it off if you want, but honestly, if you take it off, we change one of the angles, which is caster.
Right, the caster will change.
So every time, like you turn the steering wheel, if you let it go steering wheel, without that, the steering wheel you have to help to coming back always.
Okay, gotcha. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. We'll just leave it.
Okay, if I take off, I can go. Oh, yeah, you can go.
I'm always dirty. Thank you. Oh man, that bushing is shot. Well, the spring pin bushings are shot because Coke never greased the truck, and they put it up in the air under load. They put the axle. Well, I mean they jacked the truck up, so it's still technically loaded because the axle's pushing on the springs, and they can like the play in that pry bar is like this much, like 2 inches back and forth in that spring pin bushing. So that's the problem with not greasing your truck, and you don't grease your truck, that's what you're gonna get.
Martin likes to run a tight ship because he runs a tight ship. That's why he's also going to service the truck, even though we've been having an ongoing discussion where I want to go 5,000 more miles.
Oh, the oil's dirty.
But he won't let me.
No, the oil's dirty. It needs to get done. It was clean last week. It turned black.
I guess we gotta go oil shopping at some point.
Yeah, probably need to hit a Walmart or something.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We're leaving the Peterbilt dealer. Came here to get some parts. Had to get a clamp for Alice's truck and a couple shocks for the back, but I didn't get a clamp because I'm not gonna pay $65 for a clamp. That's insanity. $65. That's a new Tiny Dancer. There's a black one right here. It's got the stupid Epic mirrors though. Man, I don't think we can go through here. I wonder if these are all order trucks. Maybe. That's a lot of money for a stupid clam. $65. I was gonna replace 3 of them because it has 3 are just like the constant torque worm clamps, and then I wanted to replace them with T-bolt. Half of them are T-bolt, half of them are just those garbage clamps, and that's the one that failed. But I'm not gonna pay that much money for a stupid clamp. That's just insanity. I'll probably find something in my toolbox for it. So yeah, $65 for a clamp. It's insane. So yeah, the guy comes out. I got a separator, I got a fuel filter for tiny, which those I know are pricey. The separator not so much, but the secondary fuel filter is. And I bought 2 shocks for Alice's truck because they're starting to leak. The other ones are holding just fine, so I'm just gonna replace the 2 for the rear. Anyway, he said, and 3 clamps, 4-inch T-bolt clamps. They call them constant torque, which is they used to cost like $13. Okay, I remember buying some for that. Anyway, he gives me the total of $520 something, and I said, what? For clamps and a fuel filter and a couple of shocks? What tarnation is this? And he says, oh, the clamps are $65 a piece. I'm like, guess what I'm not buying? I can't get over that. $65 for those clamps. It's I would see $20 maybe for them, okay? In today's inflation, $65? No thanks.
That's a lot of rust in there, huh?
Yeah.
Does that peel off? Chisel it off. There you go.
Look how thick that is. That was pretty thick.
I know.
That's,
Oh, it's making holes.
I probably shouldn't do any more.
Dang. Good thing I got
Well, this collects the most of it.
new pieces for this.
That collects the most rust, though, right there, because that's where all that crap accumulates.
Yeah, it's pretty cancered out. I know, you'll never get out. I'll take it right, probably.
I don't know. I'll probably do it.
Oh, he ain't gonna get out anyway because there's a pickup in front of you.
La segunda y esta también. O sea, la diferencia es...
Because you couldn't even get a grease gun on there. Huh? It was really hard. Well, almost $2,000 later, Tiny drives like a dream. Not that he didn't before, but he wanted to kind of plow through the turns before, and it was kind of just weird, you know? And it was towed out. So basically the tow was out. So basically the wheels were like that on both sides. So it was kind of like plowing through the road. And that's what caused the tire wear. Everything else underneath it looks good. Kingpins, tie rods, drag link. Now we got new pin bushings. It's aligned. 200,000 miles out of steer tires. I'm not flipping you off. I'm crossing my fingers. Well, let's hope. But yeah, definitely an improvement, especially through the corners. And just going down the road, I mean, it just goes down the road straight. We kind of wanted to wander before, because again, being towed out, it'll do that. It feels like you're plowing the road. That's what she said.
Come on, oil. Let's hope they got what we need for our oil.
It looks like they might. You kind of see it. Is that the right price then?
I don't know yet.
Analyst filmings.
I have to film you putting in stuff.
You can film me putting in stuff later.
No, we're not that kind of a channel.
Oh, YouTube. Just got done doing a PM on Fancy Dancer. That's right. I call it that. What's that? New U-bolts, new hangers. New bushings, new pins and new bushings. The old ones were shot, as you guys saw. So we got it up in the air because that's how you want to grease your kingpins anyway. I like to do that. I actually like to do it both ways. If I grease it up in the air this time, in a couple weeks, I'll give it just a little grease to go through the top. I know it loads it differently, and I like to do that. Anyway, so that's done. Fuel's done. It's greased. Oil filters. What's this guy here? Anybody want to take a guess? It's an O-ring, obviously. Where's it from? Remember when I was crawling up underneath that truck and I was putting that speed sensor in? Y'all, it's there. The transmission had a little bit of a seepage on the back where that speed sensor is. Now there's not a lot of pressure there, obviously, but it's just enough to leak. This was cut. It's my fault. I had to put it in dry because I didn't have any lube with me. It was an emergency repair, and it sucks. So, therefore, it tore the O-ring. So we're gonna go get, I don't have an O-ring like this. I'm gonna go get an O-ring kit from the parts store and we should be good to go. Well, that guy over there, he's fixed. That guy over there needs some more work though here and there, but she's ready to roll. So I'm gonna go and return all these at the same time because it's 10 bucks a pop core. And try to find one of these O-rings. I think what I'm gonna do is I need to organize this garage. These batteries are junk. They need to go back to Walmart because they're cores. There's my intercooler. Man, this car's become a parts bin. It's terrible. It's terrible. At the same time, I gotta mow grass. I don't know, I need like a year off. Never enough time to do everything. It seems like it. Sometimes you just get really overwhelmed with all the work you gotta do. All right, I got Fancy Dancer and Tiny Dirty Dancer. Oh, he's not that dirty. We are logging out of our eld. No, wait, wrong one. Log out. So we gotta log into that one and drive home.
Gotta get some last minute supplies. More antifreeze and shoot, I forgot what else. Something. Let's go on camera. Oh, you're still wearing that shirt with the hole.
Well, yeah, I gotta get my new set of shirts. I'm changing daily.
That's a pretty awesome little tractor setup. Like, we stopped to look at it and I see the price and it's like $5,500. I'm like, dude, let's buy this right now.
Too good to be true.
It is, because they're not selling the tractor. They're only selling the attachments. What's it supposed to get down to?
It'd be nice if it blows in the 40s.
What do we get out of it?
52. Might need the heater valves closed.
The rest of the country says no on that right now, though.
What?
closing the heater valves.
It really keep you cool.
Yeah.
I just, like in these States, getting the AC was always a pain in the ass to get working right.
Yeah. So, you know, when you're in your truck and you don't really feel like taking a shower, or you can't take a shower, so you do like that baby wipe wash. We're essentially gonna do that on Tyler. Tyler's pretty filthy, but it's gonna rain, so there's no point like washing it really good, but my stacks look gross and stainless, so we're gonna give it like a half-ass wash. You know, the baby wipe one.
Taylor.
Looks decent. It's one of those good from far but far from goods.
It's about a 5-footer.
Yeah. I mean, the whole truck is, so.
Everything's legit on it. The bugs are just extra juicy.
I expect show truck, and it's a work truck. The bugs are extra juicy.
Call that dealer.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on.